Hi there, John here at Microaces. Welcome to Microaces Workshop. This is a very short news segment. It's not the entire news. It's just a little snippet of news that I wanted to tell you about. You may remember, if you've been watching Microaces news programs, videos over the last 12 months or so, that back in September, one of the articles was about a chap, an engineer, who'd got in contact with us, who'd actually worked on a completely new build of a Sopwith Camel, which started back in the 90s, I believe. And that camel became the Ikanopit camel that's now at the Shuttleworth collection, and it's a flying example of the camel. It's an absolutely perfect replica. The engineering that went into it to build it is second to none. And Horace, which is his name, Horace Darlington, got in contact with us to say, would it be possible to do an Ikanopit livery for our camel? As many of you have already built. This is our little unit, our little 1/24 scale camel with the spinning rotary, and pop the electronics in and off it flies. Yeah, so he got in contact with us to ask us to do the Ikanopit livery, and I said to him, "Well, it's difficult for us to do a one-off. It's quite expensive, and obviously there's lots of time involved with actually putting all of the livery together, and also prior to that doing the research." So we asked our wonderful customers, yourselves, whether you'd like to see the Ikanopit go into production, albeit for a special edition, and the resounding answer was yes. So I've eventually managed to find the time to sit down and actually and put the livery together. So I haven't built it yet. Obviously, that's our existing livery. Sorry, it's all backwards because the camera's backwards. But yeah, so, and you can see the little bomb rack there, which is an additional detail that you can purchase for it. So yeah, we've let me go down onto the build board. There we go. So we've actually done the livery. This is essentially a replica of a replica. So the one thing this particular livery has or doesn't have that the other kits do is weathering. It is a really, really clean kit. Now I've actually had the opportunity to look over the Ikanopit Camel up at Shuttleworth and taken several photos. There's lots of photos online as well. And obviously it is kept in absolutely pristine condition. So the one thing that we don't have on here is a lot of weathering, although there's still plenty of detail, as you can see here on the wings. Beautifully clean roundels. We've still got all of the rib markings and the little viewpoint access points, viewing the internal mechanisms for the controls. So you've got all little subtle details such as the foothold for the pilot to get in. You've got all the sort of the various details on the rear deck. You've got all the sort of subtle ribbing on the turtle deck there, rivets and all sorts. But it is an extraordinarily clean looking aircraft. So the idea is this is now available to purchase as a kit. It'll be coming with obviously with a assembly guide, but in that assembly guide we're also going to add some additional details to make it a special edition. We'll have information about the Ikanopit Camel itself, We've got some images of the aircraft when it was in the workshop being built, and we've also got some fabulous images of it flying that were taken by Oliver Holmes Photography, and he's given us permission to use those, which is fantastic. So we'll reproduce those in the manual as well. So it'll truly be a proper special edition aircraft, and we're literally, with the orders that we get in, we will be building the kits to those orders, and then that'll be it. There will be only one production run of this particular kit. I'm looking forward to building it because I'm going to video it. I'm going to video. I'm not going to video every step as I did with the SE5A, because it becomes very long-winded, and I'm sure it's not as joyful to watch as some other better produced videos. But I will be going through the salient points basically of the build, and there will be some waffle as well, as is my style. We'll go through that. I'm going to start the build at the beginning of April. So if you have a camel at the moment that you haven't built, that's in your stash, then save it for April, and then we can build it together essentially. But if you want one of these special edition Ikanopit camels, then get onto the Microaces website. The link will be below, obviously, on the video once this is uploaded, and we can all build our camels together, and I can impart some tips and tricks that I've learned when building a camel, and hopefully we'll get some feedback as well. Other people can join in. So it won't be live. I will record it and then upload it. But obviously, welcome to comment below. And I will obviously, when I'm building, I will do a bit of the build probably around about an hour, upload the video, and then please comment on it. And then any of the comments that I want to integrate into the next video, I can do so. And I can have a small discussion about whatever the topic is, which is fantastic. So at the end of the build, obviously we'll be putting the electronics in. Horace is an avid radio control flyer. He is now in his 80s though, so I suggested that I build the aircraft for him, and we'll get the aircraft to him, and hopefully he'll find some time and a location to safely fly it. So that's what's happening to the particular model that I'll be building. But that's it essentially. The Ikanopit Camel is now available. It's a special edition kit, and let's just have another quick look at it so you can see what we're looking at. So it's got the little Ikanopit logo on there with the text and the big X and the triple stripe. Excuse me. It's got the tail number identification as well there. And as I said, it's a really clean looking, very crisp livery. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So there we go. That's the news. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to email or get in contact through the website or through our social media outlets. And we'll go from there. But in the meantime, I'm really looking forward to this Sopwith Camel build. I haven't built one for quite a while, so it's going to be fun. and I will see you in April with the first of the build episodes. Okay, that's the news for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.